Hello and welcome to Handmade. In this video I want to show you how I made my mini junk journals, and in this case I was basically recycling previous projects. So this was my kind of collage practice. I had large sheets and I decoupage or glued coffee filters, and these were cereal boxes that I attached wall stickers to one side, kind of make it more durable and give it sort of like glossy look. And then basically these sheets were 5 by 5, and I cut them in quarters, so 2.5 by 2.5, and each of those little squares will be a page for the mini junk journal. So I figured that I usually like the size like 4 by 4, 3 by 3. 2.5 by 2.5 is the smallest I ever did. And I did feel that whatever the junk journal purpose or artsy theme will be, I usually almost always add a quote or some type of saying. And for the 2.5 inches, you really have to, I think that's the minimum size you can do, so it's easily to read, right? Just to keep that on your mind. Like, yes, I have seen many junk journals 1 by 1, but you cannot fit many wordings there, right? So it depends on your purpose. But my main goal is to show you that you can recycle whatever you have. So if you are ever having fun being creative, practicing some kind of crafty method, and you don't like the result, meaning that you are not going to frame it, hang it on the wall, or give it to somebody, you can always chop it up in smaller pieces. You can add more items or more paper to it, and then you can reuse it for your junk journal pages. Like this page is wonderful, right? The purple was amazing. I do like the color combinations and the effect that was created, so I definitely didn't want to ditch it, or I didn't have any other purpose. So using it for junk journals worked out fantastic, and I had kind of great vision of turning basically these, I think there were 5 by 5 squares, into, instead of one large junk journal, into 4 small ones. So once again, if you are creating anything, playing with paper, practicing drawing, painting, you can always use the pages for junk journals, which is fantastic. So once I chopped them all out, I divided them to like equal heaps, so I have about same amount of pages in each of them. And then I created the cover pages. So the cover pages are the same size, maybe slightly bigger. And then I cut holes in all of them for the binding, right? So it depends what type of binding you will choose. You can either do one hole in one corner and attach it all with one ring. You can do 2 rings. I chose to do 3 rings with a little spine. They give it a little bit more stability, and I like how it feels in my hand. I do have a special hole puncher. However, if you don't have the one multi-hole puncher, you can just use a single one. This is one method how to make the additional holes. Eventually I learned that it's better to draw a little circle or mark it and then punch it, right? So this is the final process. I will not show you how I finish each individual pages, because to me it's more important to send you the message that anything can be recycled. So I'm quite happy with this result, and I hope you are excited for me. The only one thing I do regret slightly is that my project was only one-sided. I do wish I made it double-sided, meaning have the collage on both sides. So it would, now I have to come up with some idea how to finish the one side. So it's the one on the left, right? It was just little crayony, whatever, oil pastels finish, but it doesn't have the decoupage. So this is it. This is the final product. It's a really nice size to hold in my hand, and I'm attaching extra elastic just to kind of hold it together, which makes it neater and, in my opinion, a little romantic. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. I have many more ideas. You can follow me on Facebook or on Instagram, or you can subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching, Handmade.